Well, I think this is probably a good time to finally do my YouTube videos. I am currently in Branson, Missouri, waiting on not gas tank parts. I'm sitting in the truck waiting for my transfer case parts because I have a bearing that went out on my transfer case, and I start to smell gas. So naturally, I light up a smoke, and no, I didn't do that, but yeah. So I kind of look down. I smell gas. My gas tank is leaking. Sorry for the bad quality. Let me see if I can move this thing. Maybe a little bit better view of me just doing my absolute shenaniganist. So now I have a pinhole on the bottom of my gas tank, a rust pinhole. You can see, maybe you can see it, I don't know. It's leaking out. So I've got my gas tank here. Well, in my infinite wisdom, my all-knowing wisdom, I filled up my gas tank last night. I didn't really go far. So I'm gonna JB weld that hole. I have to get the gas out first. Thankfully, it's about in the middle, and I really didn't fill it all the way because I just didn't. But as it stands, I am currently draining out as much as I can the fluid until it no longer leaks from this hole up here. Once it stops leaking, I am going to clean up the spot, put some JB weld on it, and let it sit for a little while because in the meantime, I've got a transfer case bearing to do. That's going to be easy. Well, easy-ish. I'm not really sure how hard it's going to be, but I've taken one of them apart about 14 years ago, and I think I could do it again. I looked at my transfer case that I pulled apart about a week ago, and I see the issues, and I see what I could fix. Ironically, those bearings are good. Unironically, I think, that bearing is in Nebraska, and I'm in Missouri. And I'm kind of to the point where I don't really want to keep calling people I've relied on for years for help. Because actually I like doing this stuff. So, I am, like I said, draining this fuel out. It should take another 15 minutes or so. I don't know. There was actually a lot of fuel in this thing. And it's still kind of just draining, so not really a big deal. I just need to get it to where it will not leak anymore. I could probably run the gas tank up here and just let the leak stuff fill out, but it's a 16-gallon tank. I've got maybe 7 gallons I could save in it. This is crazy. I'm actually gonna open a Patreon page, not so I can just beg for money, but mainly so I can have gas and repair money. Because this old truck, I freaking love her, but she's fun to work on, that's for sure. She's really fun. But I'm hoping I can get the podcast, the very first episodes, maybe by January 1st. By that time, I should be fully on the road. You know, this is obviously on the road, but this isn't necessarily my trip that I have planned out. This was just to go down to Florida to Arkansas to pick up my stuff from my move from Florida to Nebraska, and I got it all the way to Arkansas. So, yeah, this is an interesting one. I'm gonna here in a second move the camera to show you kind of what I'm doing to get this stuff out, and I'm doing everything on a budget. So this beautiful Dasani water bottle is my gas bottle. Let's see if we can flip the can. So yeah, so I'm actually draining. I'll let this go and drain into that cup and or that bottle, and then I pour it into the gas tank. I'm about halfway on the gas tank, and you know the leak is still going, but I think it should be ending soon. I'm not too worried. I wonder if I can put this here on the gas tank. Maybe it'll explode. As you can see, my video editing skills are top-notch. I'm basically Christopher Nolan when it comes to using the camera. I guess I'm Dorkenheimer. So yeah, as I'm watching this go, I'm trying to save as much fuel as I can, but I'm also very much willing to fill somebody's tank up with a couple gallons if I need extra gallons in this thing. I don't think I will. Like I said, I'm about halfway. I'll tell you what, a 9 to 5 would have been nice right about now. All right, I will upload this to YouTube.